Hi, happy fall, everybody. It is so beautiful out here. I can't believe how God creates these beautiful colors in the trees. It's my favorite time of year. As most of you know, my favorite color is orange. So I decided to do a video today. It is Shopping Wednesday with Dad. I got my shopping bags back here, and meeting him at his house at 10, and I'm still quite not adjusted to this time change because where I live we fall back an hour. So I guess it means that when I normally wake up is now an hour earlier, which is good for me because I tend to be a late sleeper because I'm an insomniac. Not insomniac, I shouldn't say that. I'm a night owl, so many times I choose to stay up late just because my creativity is stronger, I'm alert, my brain works better at night. Just not a morning person. But I decided to do a video. I looked at my YouTube channel last night at my videos and whatnot, my subscribers, and I learned that I haven't done a video since February. And I was quite shocked. But you know, I don't do my videos for money. I don't do my videos to get subscribers. I've always done them just because I enjoy doing the process. I enjoy filming. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy reading the comments and getting feedback from people and suggestions for different videos, the whole editing process and the technical side of it. So I was quite shocked, but I needed the break. I needed the time off. I've never been really consistent with videos because I only do them when I have a great idea or something I want to share, or I got inspired somehow. And I've been so preoccupied. We've been traveling. My husband's been traveling quite a bit with his job, and we've been traveling quite a bit otherwise just to go to different events and things that we've enjoyed. We had a granddaughter. Yes, I can't believe I haven't shared that. My stepdaughter Allison had her daughter. And her name is Danica. She was born on October 10th at, what was it? It was like 9 o'clock at night. And I was there for the birth and the whole experience, and it was miraculous. That's all I have to say. I'm still getting my allergy shots every Monday. We try to be here on Mondays. I'm just telling you guys, I don't know what's going on. I've never had allergies, so this is really a new thing to have to deal with. It's so disruptive to try to get any sleep. I mean, the moment I lay down is when the allergies kick in. And then when I wake up in the morning, that's when they start all over again. So it's just really frustrating. I'm losing sleep, and I'm always sounding like this, real stuffy and congested, hoping that long term it's going to help. But so far, I'm still having to take a nasal spray in addition to the shots, which is a steroid, and then, so I feel real puffy. Like my wedding ring fits a little bit tighter. I feel like puffy in my face in the mornings. I don't know. It's just everything's got its setbacks. And you guys know how I am about prescription drugs in the first place. So that's pretty much what I wanted to catch you guys up on. But I thought I would bring my camera along today because I've been watching more YouTube videos because I've been doing some knitting, and my husband tends to watch news and politics at night, which I just can't be entertained by. I mean, I stay current, and I follow it, but it's not like relaxing when I'm trying to knit. And because I'm following a pattern, I can't really watch any sort of TV or movies that I need to pay attention to. So YouTube videos, a lot of the ones that I watch are just someone talking like I'm doing right now. And so I don't really have to be watching it per se, but more or less listening. And I've been inspired. It's like, gosh, I really miss doing my videos, and I miss hearing from my subscribers, especially you that have been following me, and I know you now by name, and because I follow the comments, I can piece together sort of your personalities. I feel like I have virtual friends. Well, I do have virtual friends. But I'm going to take you along today on my shopping day, sort of vlog style, and get back into the groove of this and see how it goes.
Hi there. I'm sitting here at Kroger. There's a Starbucks here, and Dad and I usually come here and have our lunch. We've already been to Aldi, and we came to Kroger and went our separate ways. I always get a 6-inch sub here at the deli, and he either gets a sub, sushi, or fried chicken. So he's in a fried chicken kind of mood today, which is fun. But we'll sit here in this little area here and have our lunch together, which is father-daughter time. I love my dad. He's the greatest. But he's obviously lagging behind me today, which is highly unusual because I'm more of a browser kind of shopper, and he's more of just a regular go get what's on the list shopper. So he's usually done before I am. So this is unusual. So we're gonna have our lunch, and then we are headed to, where did he say? I know our usual rounds are BJ's, Aldi, and Kroger. So I know we're going to BJ's. But, oh yeah, today was an unusual day in that he needs to go to the post office for stamps, and I need to go by my sister-in-law's and pick up a check for some work that I did for her. So catch up with you later.
Shopping is done. It's 3:30. I'm tired. I took my dad home. I always help him unload his groceries. He has some things that puts in the refrigerator, freezer that they have in the garage, and then I take stuff for him into the house. And then I didn't stay very long because we're both so tired. We had gone to BJ's after my last video clip. Went to my sister-in-law's business, her cleaning business, and they were like, it's one of these buildings that's like right in a row with some other buildings on a very busy road, and they all look the same. So he's like, don't miss the turn, they all look the same. I'm like, I know, it's hard to tell because they hadn't had their sign put in yet. And we're looking, and sure enough, we pull up right to it, and the guys are there at that moment installing their new sign. So I was like, look, they're putting up the sign as we speak. So we turned in, spent some time talking to her, and my brother and she also have a new grandbaby. Not new, she's 2 years old, but you know, they're first-time grandparents, so it's a new grandbaby, as I do. So they were telling us all about Isabel. So that's what's been happening. I'm driving home. This is 3:30 on a Wednesday, and traffic is insane. I'm like, what is going on, Atlanta? Something must be happening. This is like 5 o'clock rush hour traffic on a weeknight, but it's only 3:30. It's kind of weird. I don't like to be out in this kind of traffic. I guess, no, you can't see behind me. I keep thinking when I look in my rearview mirror that you can see what I'm seeing. I plan to get home. It takes me a while to unpack, unload, put things away. I had to buy stuff for a dinner for 9 because since Allison had our granddaughter, Allison's sister, my other stepdaughter, has come into town from Chicago. So she's here for the week, staying with Allison at her house. And all of our kids are coming over on Friday to see Kelly while she's here from Chicago and to see the new baby again. So for dinner Friday, I decided to make this super easy chicken dinner. It's 4 ingredients, super simple. Chicken breasts in a casserole dish, put pre-made pesto on the top of that, cut up some Roma tomatoes into like half-inch slices, pretty thick, because they will simmer down, as the next layer, and then put the Italian shredded cheese on top, like the 4-cheese Italian shredded cheese, and then you bake it in the oven. Voila, done. So I got some garlic bread, some romaine lettuce, Caesar salad dressing, croutons for a nice Caesar salad, and I decided I wanted another like vegetable side, so I'm gonna make like a green bean casserole with the mushroom soup mix and the dried onions. I got a little bit of like a macaroni, gluten-free macaroni pasta, just to have as either a side or with some of the drizzle from the baked dish. So it's kind of hard, since we're trying to be gluten-free. It's nearly impossible when we travel, so we end up being low gluten. But anytime there's gluten-free options, we will do that. But to try to feed all our family at the house and go gluten-free, it's not as easy to feed a crowd when you've got a gluten-free diet. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go home. I'm almost there. I'll probably unload. I may show you some of the things that I got if it's not like ordinary stuff like eggs, milk, bread. You know, everybody gets that. But if I have come across something unusual, then I'll probably film again another little clip. So I'll see you there.
Okay, well here's my stash from grocery shopping. This is from Aldi. They have the Live G-Free brand. So I got the organic brown rice and quinoa, gluten-free pasta. And this is going to be the penne that I'll use. I got 2 because I didn't know how much to cook for 9. I'll probably just cook 1 bag, but then I'll have the extra bag. I also stocked up on my spaghetti. My husband loves when I make spaghetti, so I used the gluten-free brown rice pasta from Aldi and this Priano brand sauce, and this time I got the 4-cheese. So I usually don't eat spaghetti when he eats it because I just don't care for it anymore, really. Gluten-free English muffins from Kroger, which I like. And then I found these again at Kroger. They're seeded sandwich rolls that are gluten-free. And they're kind of like a sub roll. My husband likes those. I got some avocados, 4 avocados, because I think I'm going to make some guacamole for when everybody's kind of hanging out before dinner is ready. And for that I got the blue corn tortilla chips. These were also from Aldi, and I got 2 bags of those. I'm going to make the green bean casserole, so I got that. I think it takes 2 cans of green beans. 2 cans of green beans, so I'm going to double the recipe. So I got 4 cans of green beans, and where's the tomato, or sorry, not tomato, but cream of mushroom soup. This was from Kroger. 2 cans of that. And then you mix that together with a little bit of, I use a little bit of soy sauce just to spice it up a little. And then you mix in some of the French fried onions, and then you add some the last 5 minutes cooking at the top to make it crisp, which is yummy. I got some chunky clam chowder and some harvest potato soup. These are from Aldi's for my husband and I when we have lunch. We love to have hot soups when it's cool weather. Then I got 4 of the diced tomatoes. I usually put these in my food processor with some jalapeno slices, and that's perfect salsa. So I didn't know if I would make the guacamole or just a regular salsa with some chips. I was out of minced onion, so I found these at Aldi. This is the Aldi brand pesto sauce, which I'm going to use for the top of the chicken, which is here. I got this at BJ's. It's Purdue chicken breasts, and there's 12 of them. So that'll be plenty for the 9 of us. There's actually going to be 10 people here because Danica is going to be here, but she's still breastfeeding. So I didn't count her as a dinner guest necessarily. And then I got 2 of these Pepperidge Farm garlic bread in the 5 cheese. I probably won't be eating these because they're not gluten-free. And my husband may or may not as well. Some ranch. I got 4-pack of ranch, 4 packs of the brown, this was from Kroger, brown gravy mix from Aldi, 4 packs of those. And because I found a wonderful recipe for pot roast where you add a package of ranch, a package of brown gravy, and a package of the Italian dressing mix, and you can cook it in the pressure cooker. Oh my gosh, my husband was like, this is the best you've ever made. And I'm like, well, that was super easy, so I stocked up on that. And then these are, I usually buy Fuji apples. I'll never get this open with one hand. Fuji apples are our favorite. And I'm not really an apple person because I'm allergic to them. They make my gums itch. And my throat kind of feels swollen. But I eat them anyway because I like them. So I just deal with it, right? So Fuji apples are our apple of choice. They're kind of sweet. We don't like the sour apples. But then I was watching Miss Crystal, a channel that was mentioned when I was watching, I forget the name of her channel, but I'll put a pop-up in here. She mentioned watching Miss Crystal's channel, so I went and bopped over to that channel, and she was talking about how she likes these apples, Honeycrisp and Fuji. So I thought, well, she's like the sweet apple kind of person, and I probably ought to try the Honeycrisp. I might like them too. So I just picked up 2 from Kroger. This is my creamer of choice, hazelnut, and it's sugar-free because I add my own sweetener and I add stevia. So I can't get off of this. I'm trying to find an alternative that's good enough, but that's just one of my problems right there. These are not gluten-free. They're Texas toast croutons for the Caesar salad, for which I got this monster bag of romaine lettuce. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stalks. That ought to be plenty for as many as I'm feeding. Then I got these, 1 for each bathroom, bathroom cleaner, scrubbing bubbles, because I'm always going up and down the stairs, bringing my cleaning kit. I just figured I'd put 1 in each bathroom, and then that's that. Then my husband likes almond butter. I picked this up at Aldi. And again, that's another thing that makes my gums itch. And he actually eats the apples with the almond butter, and both of them separately make my gums itch, so it's a double doozy. But I eat them anyway. And then for his snack, like his munchy nighttime binging snack after dinner, he likes to munch on these almonds. So I get this huge 3-pound bag of them at BJ's. I also got some pumpkin pie spice from Aldi. A lot of recipes call for this, and I never have it on hand, and I don't like to keep it from one year to the next, so I'll just use what I'm going to use, and then I discard it and don't keep it. Looks like it says it's good for at least a year, so, but I don't know. Something about pumpkin pie spice, I like to have a fresh one each year. This soap, we love foaming hand soap in the kitchen, and this is from Aldi, 85 cents, y'all. So I bought 4 of them. I already put one by the sink. But it's antibacterial, and we don't like to use antibacterial soap. So, but 85 cents, and I got 4 of them. I was like, oh well, we can deal with it for a little while till those run out. And I think that brings me back now. Oh no, this is my goodies I left for the end. This is my sinful snack, like on an airplane when my mouth gets dry. I like to munch on these. They're kind of like Starburst fruit chews, you know, but they're not as sugary as Starburst. I used to eat these in Germany when we lived there. Anyway, I got 2 packs because we've been traveling so much. I just keep them in my book bag. I found this at Aldi. It's a fat separator by Crofton, and it's got a little cap, so you can plug this, and it's also got a strainer top. It's quite big. It's 2 cups. There's the holes in the middle, and the little stopper is inside there. But I have one. Let me see which one I have. I have one here, and mine is like cracked because it's been microwaved. Oopsie, I grabbed the cup and not the thing. It's back in the cabinet. I probably already got rid of it. Nope, it's way back there. Hold on. I only use this thing like once a year, but when I do. And I finally put this on when we had the kids, do not microwave. Can you see how cracked it is? I've been using it probably years. And this one's only like a cup. No, it's 1.5 cups. And it's seen better days. And it doesn't have a stopper for the top, and it doesn't have a strainer. It's just this. But I figured, you know what? Might as well, since Aldi has it. And I always love Aldi products. I'm going to go ahead and get it since they had it. And then my husband and I both have fallen in love with these silicone travel tubes. They're like leak proof and squeezable. And I usually buy them at Container Store. And of course, when I buy stuff there, it's more expensive than you can find it anywhere else. So they had them at Aldi, and I picked up 2 packages, so we now have 4 of them. These are just great. They don't leak. They're squeezable. They're really nice, rounded on the top, because you never can seem to get the product out of cylindrical ones at the bottom. So I don't know. I just splurged and got 2 packs. And oh gosh, I got 2 more bags over here. What's in here? Oh, I always pick up the flyer at Aldi. This one's, whoops, my cord's hung. This one is, oh, it looks like a calendar. Yay, it is a calendar. I'm so glad I picked that one up. Aldi 2016 calendar, and it's got recipes and stuff in it. Ooh, happy, happy, joy, joy. Sweet. I always like to bring these flyers home and read them once I get home. Here's that Italian style cheese. This is from Aldi, and I don't know why I got 2 packs, but I can always freeze a pack and then make that chicken dish again if we have guests. I got 2 boxes of, I'm not doing this very well with one hand, of mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes from Aldi. Whoa, this is falling off the counter. Okay. Okay. Are these not identical to Girl Scout cookies? These are my favorite ones. Yes, they're not gluten-free, and I splurged. Always in need of beef broth. So I got this at Aldi. That's just a staple I keep in the pantry during the winter months. I was out of mayonnaise. Picked that up at Aldi. My husband wanted raisins for his oatmeal. So that's that. I have been on a Pringles kick. I'm not sure why, but I picked up a can of Pringles, and then I've had to have them ever since. So I got 2 cans of Pringles. Whoops. The bag's falling off the counter. Another box of beef broth. And what's this falling? Hello. Oh, applesauce. When I make pork, I love to use, to have applesauce. And my grandmother kind of started that. She would serve pork chops or pork loin roast, or anytime she served pork or ham, anything like that, she would serve it with applesauce. So she's got me totally not being able to eat pork without applesauce. So yeah, that's my stash. It's about a bunch of stuff. I guess I'm gonna put it all away now.
But for excuse me,